Page one, nice.
So
Page
I
two,
replicated, I used a lot of the stuff that you had as like a blueprint.
yes, that's what I
So,
want.
okay. All right. So this is the first page, and then important things to remember. I think I pretty much kept most of or some of what you had, and I added just one thing, which is the number three, where it says every adversity we face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become better than we've ever been.
Beautiful. I like that.
Everything else is what you had. And
Awesome.
the
So
daily
this
performance.
one, I want you to print out the whole booklet. And as you read it each morning, I want you to fill in the daily performance tracker for the next 31 days.
Okay.
Any questions on filling this out? So you put in the date, time you wake up, if you exercise, if you did the mindset routine, which is read through this in the morning, yes or no, the start time, what time you started your work, what time you end the day, performance. That's sort of based on gut feeling. Put in a percentage on how you feel you personally perform. Be honest with yourself. And then night mindset, yes or no, and then sleep time or bedtime.
So the end time is what exactly?
The end time is when you finish work, and then the bedtime is when you go to sleep.
Okay. So pretty much whenever I'm done with work completely for the day, that would be my end time.
Exactly. And I'm thinking you can put your start time is when you start the day with work. And I think you can combine both Uber and your business. So whether it's working on Uber or doing your business, we'll count that as the same thing.
Okay. Thanks for clarifying that. And this
Awesome. I love this.
identity, and I have a couple more things that I want to add for accomplishments, but I
There's
just
good.
have to find the pictures. So this is what I have so far, these three accomplishments.
Perfect. So maybe the only thing you'll need to change is that subheading, the text
Oh
underneath.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me just delete it for right now. I could have sworn I updated it. That's so weird. But I'll just leave that part because I didn't want to keep that part. Oh, this is the one that I changed.
Mm.
Yeah. So I have to go back and update that last one. Um, so yeah, this is this was the short term, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are my short term goals,
Love it.
and then my manifesto here.
This is dope. Love it. Love it. Okay, this one you probably will have to customize. For example, the business goals.
Yeah, I did. So the business goals successfully master
Oh, yes, I see now.
social skills, grow my TikTok, master Shopify drop shipping, and then build like-minded business relationships.
That's good.
Um,
Love it.
you had so yeah. Um, and then I kept all three affirmations that you had.
Beautiful. Awesome, Raheem. So I want you to be reading this out loud every morning and night for at least 30 days.
Okay.
Any questions on the affirmation and mindset routines and process?
No, not really, because I watched the video a million times. So I think everything is pretty much understood. It's just now to get it printed out. I'm glad that we just chose this and this only for the homework because it took a lot of, time between doing Uber and getting this done for me to get it done. So it kind of worked out perfect.
Awesome. So now I sort of got a gist of your workload. So I'll be able to sort of give a same amount each week. So let me go ahead and share my screen now. Okay. So my screen number one is print out the affirmation booklet, read each morning and night, or at least the next 30 days. Fill in the daily performance tracker.